Welcome back. It's your host, Mr. Gray. I just want to thank you for tuning in once again. And today I am extremely excited. Of course, before I jump, I got a shoe that I really wanted. It's not like a Grail, but to me, I guess it's one of those things that's going to become a Grail for people who are getting into sneakers 5 to 10 years from now. So I'm really glad that I picked it up. For me, I've noticed, I guess, anytime you see it, anytime a shoe releases and you're like, oh man, I really want that shoe. And of course, you didn't get it for the release, but you wanted it. And I'm not talking about one you was like, oh, I kind of wanted that, and you move on. I'm talking about one that's always nagging in the back of your mind, like, God, I wish I got it. God, I wish I got it. And then you watch that the price goes up and up. It started low, and then you slept on it. Not that you slept on it, but you just didn't want to pay the price to play the game. And so then you look up 2 years later and the price is 1K, 2K. It's pretty much ballooned out of the atmosphere. Either way, that is, I've seen that so much and I hate it. So I as you guys know, I have, because of a past review you've already seen, I had gotten to the lot 4 and lot 7. Even in the review before that, when I talked about the drop for the 50 before they came out, I said the only ones I truly wanted was the 1 and the 50. But there were others in between that I really wanted as well. Either way, today I'm going to review the lot that I was lucky enough to receive, and I'm really excited to be able to review it. I'm wasting your time. I'm not going to do that any longer. We're going to go review the shoe that's going to be a future Grail for a lot of you in the future. Over to the light box. So into the light box is promised, and as you can see, the one I was finally able to get that I will consider, which will be, in my opinion, a lot of people's future Grails if they sleep now and forever hold the truth. They will be holding that truth forever because the prices will rise. The 1 of 50 of the off-white dunks that just released a couple weeks ago. This, as far as I'm concerned, is the best one. In my very first video before they released, I said the most sought after ones are going to be the 1 of 50 and the 50 of 50. And I still stand on that. There are not saying between 2 of 50 and 49 of 50 there aren't other good pairs. There absolutely are other good pairs in that number. But as far as I'm concerned, this is one of the best. And also the 50 of 50, black. Of course, everybody likes black. Not everybody likes all white, but to me, this still, with that yellowed sole, it just gives a very vintage look that's, to me, beautiful and timeless. So you know, I've already worn this shoe, as you can see. I couldn't wait. As soon as I got it, I think I wore it the first day. So I'm going to, excuse my language, I'm going to wear the hell out of this sneaker. That's just a simple fact. This I'm excited. I don't know if you can kind of feel that or hear that in my voice, but I'm truly excited. So I'm not going to do a deep review, since when I reviewed the 4 and the 7, there are of course a lot of similarities outside of the fact that through each shoe something changes, whether it's a coloring or it's a material or whatever. But let's go ahead into the few details. Once again, the main detail I like the most, of course, is the midsole and the outsole that you have right here. Is that that yellowed outsole. And let's before I even jump into that, let me get the colors from the box real quick. So the colors they have for us today are white, metallic silver, and butter. So they're saying this right here. They're basically calling this here butter. The sole, the midsole and the outsole butter. As you can see, the 1 of 50, it's kind of a mix between somewhat white and, I guess, variations of that butter. You can kind of see in there. We got the tag here, and also Nike, and it's not really a red color per se. It's more of a what can I say? It's more of a hot. I don't even know if hot red is a color, but it's not hot pink. Maybe it is. You know what, guys? I'm gonna let y'all determine that. It sits somewhere between red and hot pink. Whatever is the middle of that, that's what it is. You have, of course, the Virgil Abloh famous hang tag here. Check it out, which I've showed you on the other when I had a lot 4 and lot 7s. You can see on the side panel and the toe box, they both share that canvas. Um, that is kind of what it is. Nothing to go deep into there. But around the surrounding toe box here, that is something that I like to show you guys. Look at that leather. You can see how soft it is when you press on it. Once again, if you sleep on this shoe, forever rest in peace, because the prices on these are going to just get more and more ridiculous. Because if you've been in the shoe game for a while, that is all the prices ever do, is get more and more ridiculous. This shoe is just as amazing as the lot 4 and lot 7, but way, way better. I don't even know if I said that right. 4 and 7 were okay. And there were some good variations in between, but this is just a special shoe. I love how on the silver swoosh, it's kind of a cracked, kind of like a cracked leather. It's not like just straight silver, but it's actually, you can see it all, like the painting is cracked in there. It's not, and making it imperfect, which is almost like a perfect imperfection. Virgil, he really, I don't love everything he does. So for people who want to say, "Oh, you just riding them," you just like you riding on the Virgil Abloh wave. No, I'm not. I don't like everything he's done. There's a lot of sneakers that he has dropped that I think were absolutely, I hate to use this word, hideous. But a good majority of them, I'd say about 80% of them, have been the best of the best. The one thing I guess that, we always know we're gonna get this, I didn't mention here, is of course you got the laces that have shoelaces written on them. You got the holes cut into the tongue here. The inside has part of the logo that was on the hang tag right here. The face part of it is right there on the insole. Not sure if you guys can see that. And you actually got the hand on the insole here. That, once again, was part of what was on the hang tag right there. Trying to see what's further down in there. Inside there, you probably can't see that. It's kind of a Nike check. That Nike check actually is a white version of that Nike check that you see right there on the box. So let's just give some what I think the prices are going to do on these. I think I've already kind of said that, but I think they're going to just rise and rise and rise. In a 10 and a half, they're about 11, 1200 right now. I did look at 11. In 11, they're about, where are they falling in? Last time I looked, I think they were about 13, 1400. Either way, these are going to get way, way ridiculous. In a year, I'm pretty sure these will be about 18 to 2K. It's a future Grail, if not a current Grail, if that's even such a thing. Typically, Grails, of course, we all know, are that one shoe you couldn't get, back in the day. But what I'm doing is I am future. I'm looking towards the future, and what I'm saying is I'm reading the future. I'm predicting the future and saying this is going to be a lot of y'all's future Grail. If you don't have it now, you definitely won't want to afford it, or can't afford it, or don't care to spend that money of what it's going to be later. My regret shoes would be shoes like what is it? Mars Yard Tom Sachs 2.0. I remember it was well below 1K at some point, and then of course I piddled around, never wanted to pay, and now it's like 5K, and I'm never gonna own that unless I hit the lottery or whatever, or my salary doubles or triples. Shoot, if it does, I'm still not buying it. I better hit the lottery. Either way, I'm not going to drag this out anymore. Guys, I'm really excited to have this shoe. I do hope you were lucky enough to get maybe at least one lot out of 50. I know it was rough. It was rough for us. But either way, there's going to always be more sought after Nike releases. It's just good for, as far as I'm concerned. If I didn't get, I probably said this before, so y'all forgive me. If I do not get another release this year, not a single one, this right here will probably be the best one. Yes, I do have the trophy rooms, and I could have lived without the trophy rooms. But these right here, trophy rooms, they're not an everyday wear sneaker. For me, this is gonna be an everyday wear sneaker. My goal is to wear this sneaker into the ground. Period. It's white now, but it's gonna be off white by the time I get done with it. And that's the perfect ending to this video. I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. I just want to ask you guys, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and hit that notification bell as well, so you can be notified when I drop a new video. Once again, I just want to thank you guys for watching. Mr. Gray out.